Hello everyone, kami telah to SD dan SI. I am Muhammad Akbar from Economic Education in Jakarta State University. My student number is 17016240 and 55. Today we are going to talk about modal, auxiliary, and elliptical sentence. The key is here. Check it out. The definition of modal auxiliary is the verbs used to show actively towards an action or situation that are placed before the main verb and used to change that meaning the main verb. Modal auxiliaries can help us to express possibility, ability, necessity, request, suggestions, plan, order, and the other of sentence. In this case, modal auxiliaries have two types, which are modal presence and the modal past. Function of modal auxiliary: first, to represent a willingness of a person; second, to indicate a possibility; third, to expression as a person's ability; fourth, to express a necessity; five, to reveal someone's attitude towards something; six, to exhibit a preference; 7, to give advice to the others, or you can say admissibility; 8, to ask others for a favor, or you can say polite request. Types of modal auxiliary: main modal, present or and past, can, could, may, might, must, had to, shall, should, will, would. The similar one of the expression of the modal is be able, be going to, be allowed to, have or has to. For the example, can, ability, possibility, or ask for permission; may, possibility, suggestions, asking for permissions; must, a prohibitions, and a certainly; shall, over, an offer, suggestions, predictions, and desire; will, willingness, predictions, and request; would, predictions, request, will; could, ability, possibility, request permissions; might, over or ask for permissions; should, suggestions, state about what is the best to do; had to, must. In the active sentence, formula modal auxiliary is subject, modal auxiliary, verb 1, complement, and the negative is subject, modal auxiliary, not, verb 1, complement, and the interrogative one is modal auxiliary, subject, verb 1, and complement. For the example, present: can I sit in that chair, please? I must see my lecturer this afternoon. In the past tense, she had to buy a new phone yesterday. He could speak fluent French when he was 5. Example for the active sentence: will, shall, can, may, must. We shall finish our project next month. I must see the new movie at the cinema. Luffy can speak 3 languages: could, would, should, had to, might. You should tell her the truth yesterday. Lila could speak Mandarin when she was a kid. I might drop in your house. Example of the negative is: we shall not finish our project next month. I must not see the new movie at the cinema. Luffy can't speak 3 languages. Shouldn't tell the truth yesterday. Lila couldn't speak Mandarin when she was a kid. I might not drop in your house. Next one is example for the interrogative: shall we finish our project next month? Must I see the new movie at the cinema? Can Novi speak 3 languages? Should we tell her the truth yesterday? Could Layla speak Mandarin when she was a kid? Might I cook in the house? Next, the example able to. Simple present tense. I am able to speak English fluently. Simple past. We were able to attend the meeting yesterday. Simple future. She will be able to join us for dinner tonight. Notes. Able can be used to express many abilities and possibilities in present, past, and future. Next up is example. Going and allowed to. Going to. Simple future tense is he's going to attend the party. He isn't going to attend the party. Is he going to attend the party? Notes. Going is used to reveal pre-existing plans or intentions, or to make predictions based on the current evidence. Allowed to. I am allowed to eat ice cream as much as I want. I am not allowed to eat ice cream as much as I want. Am I allowed to eat ice cream as much as I want? Notes. Allowed is used to allow or give an opportunity. Next. Elliptical sentence. Elliptical sentences are sentences that omit certain elements but can still be understood because the missing elements are already known or can be inferred from the context of the previous sentence. These omissions is usually done to avoid the repetitions of unnecessary words of phrases, and makes the sentence more concise. The function is avoiding repetitions, efficiency and brevity, maintaining focus, strengthening text cohesion. Example: A. Positive, to or so or so. A. Affirmative sentence with be, am, is, are, was, were, for nominal. The formula is 1. Affirmative sentence to be, and subject, to be, to. Second one is affirmative sentence with be, and so, to be, subject. Example: Crystal is beautiful, Jessica is beautiful. The answer is Crystal is beautiful and Jessica is too. The second one is Crystal is beautiful and so is Jessica. Next up, B. Affirmative sentence with auxiliary. Affirmative sentence with an auxiliary and subject auxiliary 2. The second one is affirmative sentence with auxiliary and so auxiliary subject. Example: Andy has finished his task. Mark has finished his task. The answer is Andy has finished his task and Mark has too. The second one is Andy has finished his task and so has Mark. C. Affirmative sentence with verb except, to be, or you can say verbal. The formula is first affirmative sentence with verb except to be and subject do or does or did plus 2. The second one affirmative sentence with verb except to be or verbal and so, do or does or did plus subject. Example: Irene speaks English. Wendy speaks English. The answer is Irene speaks English and Wendy does too. Irene speaks English and so does Wendy. Example for the negative either or neither. Negative sentence with be, am, is, are, was, were, further nominative. The formula is negative sentence with to be and subject, to be, not, either. Second, negative sentence with to be and neither, to be, subject. The example: Jesus is not a teacher. Jenny is not a teacher. The answer is Jesus is not a teacher and Jenny is not either. Jesus is not a teacher and neither is Jenny. Negative sentence with auxiliary or modal. The formula is negative sentence with auxiliary or modal and subject, auxiliary or modal, not, plus either. Second one, negative sentence with auxiliary and modal and neither, to be, subject. The example: Eric can speak English. Jackson can speak English. The answer is Eric can speak English and Jackson can't either. Eric can speak English and neither can Jackson. Next up, negative sentence with except to be or verbal. The formula is negative sentence with verb except be and subject, do, does, or did, not either. Negative sentence with the second one, negative sentence with verb except be plus and plus subject plus do, does, did plus not plus neither. Example is Sean don't speak English. Andy doesn't speak English. The answer is Sean doesn't speak English and Andy doesn't either. Second one is Sean doesn't speak English and neither does Andy. Next up is formula, contrary, positive sentence. First one is positive sentence but negative sentence, subject plus be or auxiliary or modal, do or do, does, did, or plus not. The negative sentence plus but positive sentence, subject, be, auxiliary or modal, or do, does, did. Example: positive sentence but negative sentence. I wrote a letter yesterday. He didn't write a letter yesterday. The answer is I wrote a letter yesterday, but he didn't. Negative sentence but positive sentence. I'm not good at math. She's good in math. The answer is I'm not good in math, but she is. Thank you very much, miss. I hope this one will be satisfied you.